Okay.
You guys have been working on a new album for like
Bring it up closer.
3 years.
We'll start from top. Let's start from top.
So you guys have been working on a new album for the last about 3 years now. How many songs have you completed so far?
We have about 20 songs. Literally 20 songs. The problem is John Feldman is difficult to nail down to the ground because he's always recording this band or that band or this band or that band. Now he's on the Used, so it's hard to get the guy away from his projects.
Yeah.
That pay him well. So he'll call us and go, let's record one song, or let's record two, or let's get these 4 songs done, and then we kind of compile them into a group of 20, and I think he has like 15 more. So we're gonna do all the songs, and then we're gonna kind of nail it down to about 10, which is an agonizing process.
The last thing I read, it said that you had finished like drums on like 3 or 4 songs.
I think like 5 songs. Yeah,
5 songs.
Yeah. The rest are just demoed. So there's a lot of work to do.
Yeah. Well, 3 years. Hopefully, you have something out by next summer.
Well, the goal is to have it out late July.
Late July.
Yeah, early July, late July, somewhere in that ballpark.
Is there anything you're allowed to share so far with, like, song titles or anything?
No, no song titles, but it's similar to Hello Destiny, which is like similar to our first record. A really good mix of ska, reggae, and punk.
And John's producing it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Does he produce all the...
Pretty much, yeah. He's got a studio. It's all mic'd up and ready to go. It's great. We just go in, we sit down, and we finish a song, and he does it all, behind closed doors. Like, puts it all together.
And earlier this year, you released a new song called Am I Deaf?
Yeah.
Is that going to make it on the...
Probably not, because it's already released, so there's no point actually releasing it again.
Yeah.
But we figured that was one of the better ones, so we really wanted to get people to, check our band out again, so we released it.
Will you be filming a video for it?
Don't know yet. Depends on what we decided that the 10 songs are going to be for the record, and then from there we'll see which songs stand out, and then we'll probably do a video for those 2 or 3.
And this year you were on Warped Tour again for only the California days.
Yeah.
And it's been a while since you've been on the tour. How was the tour this year?
It was great, actually. I wish we could have done the whole thing because we quickly became friends with so many great bands. Like, the camaraderie on that tour is amazing. Like, all the bands hang out and play poker and hang out and just talk and talk about touring and, hey, let's do a tour this fall or this winter. And it's just the barbecues, the parties, the joking around. It's amazing. So we only did those like 7, 8 shows, but at the end we were really legitimately bummed out because we wanted to keep going and do the rest of it. But again, John had to go back to work. Actually, we all had to go back to work. But
do you have any highlights or like cool stories from?
The 2 shows we did in Pomona were pretty epic, and then the Ventura show capped it all off because that show was just incredible. So
I wish the schedules were so conflicting on the tour. Like, there's like 5 bands at one time. I think you were on when the Ataris were playing, and it's crazy. Like, try and get them one day.
Yeah, you have to look at the schedule and hope to God that 2 of your favorite bands are playing at the same time.
Usually I go to 2 days, but this year I gave one of my photographers Buffalo, so I only went to Ventura. Were there any bands new upcoming bands on the tour that you really liked that you got to see?
I like We Came as Romans. I know they're not up and coming, but I really enjoyed their music. Black Veil Brides, I didn't really know too much about them.
They played?
They played, yeah. And I thought, okay, they were just like a glam rock metal band. But then I saw them play, and they were actually, like, they were metal, but it was really good. And I'm a big metal fan, so I know my metal. And they were the nicest guys. I hung out with them and talked to them, and they were just the sweetest guys, and I was impressed by them. There's this band called Beautiful Bodies that I really enjoyed, because we played some shows with them, and they're just getting better and better and better every time we see them play. Who else? I discovered this band called Real Big Fish. They were amazing. Love that band. Really cool. I think they got big things ahead of them. I don't know if you can hear them in the background, but that's them.
And you get to play tonight with Real Big Fish at Rob Zombie's Great American Nightmare.
Yeah.
How did this come about?
The guy who put it together, Kevin Lyman, who also runs the Warped Tour, and John Reese, who run Taste of Chaos and Mayhem Festival and a bunch of other touring festivals, just wanted us and Real Big Fish together because it's a good fit.
Yeah.
So they put us together, and when we found out we were doing it, I was like, I thought that they only wanted metal bands, and I guess every night is themed. So tonight's the ska punk night. So it was actually a lot of fun.
Have you been able to go on any of the haunted houses?
No, I went on some haunted houses yesterday in LA, and I was unimpressed. It's kind of the same thing. Like, people jump out at you and make noises, and there's flashing strobe lights, and it's not frightening.
One of them here, I heard you get blindfolded and you get zapped by the walls and stuff.
That would be cool. If that's the case, that's cool, because that's like,
I think it's the first one, and then like
that's a little like risky, because whatever you zap somebody and they have a heart condition, and then boom, they drop dead, or someone's like an inch away from having a stroke, and then that zaps.
I wonder if there's a way to get to the other ones without going, because that's supposed to be the first one.
Most of the ones I've gone through are pretty predictable. And I don't get frightened easily, so...
I don't either.
Some guy jumps on me and goes, I just look at him and go, I back at him, So I'll go. I'll pop in, We have free reign, so I'll be able to go in.
I'm going to go in there.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans for tour after, like, for the rest of the year or in the spring?
Well, we're doing 3 dates in the New York area with Real Big Fish in November, then 3 dates in Florida in early November, and then after that I think we go into the UK and Europe in May, and that should be that's for Slam Dunk Festival.
Yeah.
And I think we're doing Japan actually next summer as well. There's talk of getting Goldfinger and Real Big Fish together in Japan.
That's always a fun tour to have both of them.
Yeah, because for some reason the Japanese promoters don't want to bring us over, and they don't want to bring Real Big Fish over. So our agent is like, well, bring them both over in a package and make it worth our while, so we can get over there and pay our bills and stuff, and let's do it. I mean, I don't know.
That's weird they wouldn't want to bring you guys over there, because I would think the Japanese would love you guys.
They did. They loved us. Last time we were there, it was sold out. It was a great show.
Then why won't...
Because I think the promotion company that booked us is no longer.
Oh.
So we'd have to really kind of impress a new promotion company. It's all politics.
And tonight you did Twinkie again.
I did. I got talked into it, and I get talked into it every time, and I don't know why I do it, but the crowd had spoken.
Have you ever gotten in trouble for doing that?
Yeah, I did. I got arrested a few times.
That's not fun.
It wasn't really like arrested. It was more cited. I was given a citation.
Some venues don't like that.
Yeah, but what are you gonna? I mean, I didn't kill anybody. So
if you ever, I know the first option was to drink beer out of a shoe. Have you done that before?
Yep, I have.
Do you get in trouble for that?
No, I don't get in trouble. I get sick.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. But I do drink the beer out of the shoe, and I've never once gotten sick. I have an iron stomach. I can pretty much do whatever and eat and drink anything.
Do you have any final words for your fans?
You make it sound like we're all gonna die tomorrow. Like final words. Goodbye, fans. Thanks for supporting us. Goldfinger will be dead by this time tomorrow. Well, I don't want to say this final words, because there's more to come. Like a new record, a new tour, a couple new videos in the 2014. I'm just excited to be doing it for this long. Like coming up on 20 years, which is just mind blowing. Like, Jesus Christ, we might change our name to Oldfinger. I think.
Well, tonight it was Goldfinger.
Goldfinger, yeah, I put it out on my drum. Well, it's Halloween, right? So
yeah.
I guess the closing words would be stay tuned for more. There's more to come.
Okay, cool.
That's a very elaborate password.